Okay, I'm ready to start. Okay. In trying to capture the unique personality and contribution of the late Rabbi Gedalia Dov Schwartz, Zeichat Tzadik Livrocha, on the occasion of his first Yahrtzeit, I would like to refer to a Rashi in Chumash. Rashi tells us that when Moshe Rabbeinu gave smicha, ordination, to his primary Talmud, Yoshua ben Nun, he was told by Hashem to place one hand on Yeshua's head, but instead he placed two. And Rashi comments, B'shtei yodov va'aso, and he made Yoshua kichli molei v'godush, like a vessel which is full and brimming over. The word gadush, gimel dalet shin, is the Roshei Tevos, the acronym of the name Gedalia Dov Schwartz. And I believe that the words of Rashi here can help us capture who this very unique personality was. You see, Moshe Rabbeinu occupied two roles. He was a king, as the Kli Yakar explains by Hebrew Shur Melech from Chazal, referring to Moshe Rabbeinu. He was also the head of the Sanhedrin, as Rashi tells us. And when he asked Hashem to appoint his son, as Rashi explains, it was only in the role of king. When it comes to a king, who ubana b'kerev Yisrael, tells Rashi, if he is at all qualified, he has priority, even if he's not the most qualified. This to prevent dissension and dispute. But Hashem said, no, Yeshua should occupy both of your roles, both as the king and as the head of Sanhedrin. As a matter of fact, this duality is noticed by Rashi elsewhere in Parshas Vayelech, where Rashi tells us a distinction in the expression in Parshas Vayelech, whether Yoshua ben Nun should go with the Zekanim or rule over them. As Rashi comments over there, Moshe said to Yoshua, Zekanim shebedor yiyu imcha, atot tovo es, or with ha'amazeh. And Hashem said, no, ki atot tovi es b'nei Yisrael. You will bring them in. Only one leader, daber echadam, take a stick and hit him on the head. There's only one leader. The Rav of Brisk explains that there are two separate roles. As a head of Sanhedrin, the individual is the first among equals, consults with them. They have a very important say. When his role as king, it's only one king. You can't have two people serving as a king at the same time. Rabbi Schwartz, Zichron Levracha, was molei v'gadush b'chachma, filled and brimming over with wisdom. And he served in both capacities. For the first part of his storied career, he served as a rabbi in a shul. It's an expression based on the Gemara, man malkei rabbana. He served in that capacity as a king of the various communities in which he served as their Rav. The last of which, the Young Israel of Borough Park, a very prominent community where he served with great distinction. At that time, while he was still serving as a Rav, he began his career as a Dayan, ultimately serving as the head of the Bezdin. By Yoshua ben Nun, Hashem says to Moshe, take someone. Who should you take? Who should you choose? Ish asher ruach bo, an individual in whom there is spirit. As Rashi explains, he could act in a manner befitting the personality of each and every person. Rabbi Schwartz could deal with all kinds of people, the most learned, the most unaffiliated, and everyone in between. In this way, he was not only mole v'godesh v'chochma, brimming over with wisdom, but also, like Yoshua, able to speak to all different types of people and to relate to them appropriately. Rabbi Schwartz Zatzal received his ordination from his great Rebbeim in our yeshiva, Yeshiva Rabbeinu Yitzchak Elchanan, primarily Rav Soloveitchik Zatzal. The role as a dayan, he learned from his predecessor in the Bezdin of America, the brother of Rabbi Steinberg. Rabbi Schwartz's admiration, which was so profound for his mentors, was evident to anybody who came into contact with him. He was remarkable that everything he did, he attributed to the Rebbeim and the yeshiva and to the brother of who preceded him in the Bezdin. Having had so many conversations with Rabbi Schwartz Zatzal, to see the gleam in his eye when he speak about these great Rebbeim and how they had such a deep impact on his entire life, his entire career. Rabbi Schwartz's personality, as I said before, quite unique, is something which a year after his passing is still very much uppermost in our minds as we attempt in our own way to try to continue the great legacy which he left for us. We hope to be able to fulfill his mandate, the mandate of Chazal and Pirkei Avos, Emes u'mishpat shalom, shiftu b'shareichem. This unique combination that he had of emes, the truth, and shalom, peace, and to know where to draw the balance. After all, the Mishnah and Avos end of Parak 1 tells us, on these three things, ha'olam kayam, the whole world stands. The community of Chicago was blessed for many years with the presence of Rav Schwartz Zecher Tzadik Livrocha. It is my hope and prayer his enduring legacy will benefit the wonderful community of Chicago, which now on his Yahrtzeit is commemorating his lifetime achievements, as well as his broader community, specifically the Rabbinical Council of America and the Bezdin of America, American Jewry, and Jewry around the world, who gained so much from this great individual, Rav Gedalia Dov Schwartz, Mole v'godush b'chochma, filled and brimming over with wisdom. May his memory be a blessing. Tehei nishmasot tzrura b'tzror hachayim.